Hello everyone and welcome back to another part of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, we played the last level in the last part, and we got an upgrade system. So,
It's good to be back in the dojo.
since I'm gonna be playing as Donatello, I'm gonna be using this upgrade system as a way of upgrading characters. So you got Leo first, then Donatello, then Raphael, and then Michelangelo. So, let's upgrade Michelangelo, get him upgraded, and we'll give him a 5th combo as well, make everything a little bit easier and faster, and then that's it. We'll upgrade the next character whenever we play us in the next part. So, let's start off 1-2 alleyways. You'll notice that the level tracker, there's not a lot of levels, which there aren't.
They're gone.
Well, there's only one thing to do. Movie night or video game night.
I could use my tracer goggles to follow the tracks.
Don't waste your time, Donnie. They're long gone.
Okay, so yeah. So we're going to be playing as Donatello for this level, and then, as with the upgrade system thing, we'll be playing as Raphael for the next. Raphael for the next, and then Michelangelo. I do really like Donatello in this series, though. Like I've watched the TMNT movie a ton. Yeah, I've watched the TMNT movie way too many times, and I don't really like Donatello's character in that, but I really like Donatello's character in this show. I also really like April in this show a lot more than... I'm sorry, but I never liked April in the original show. I didn't care. I haven't watched much of it, but, I mean, I've seen bits and pieces to know that I really don't care for her character at all. She just seems like there to be a character to be captured. I mean, like, a Princess Peach situation. Or a Princess Peach before the game Super Princess Peach. That game was pretty cool. So as you're noticing, this game's a little bit laggy as well. Sorry for that. It's not nearly as laggy as Ben 10, but it is a little bit laggy. Nope, wait, okay, we're not done yet.
It's 3D.
But, that's actually a pretty funny line. But yeah, unlike, Ben 10, there's barely any platforming, barely any puzzles. It is just your basic beat-em-up, for the most part. Which, you know what, I don't find anything wrong with that. It knows what it's doing, and it knows what it wants to be, and it's doing it. You gonna help me? Other turtles? You gonna help me, brothers?
Ninja style. Cool.
Wow, okay, it is very laggy right now. Wow, I have no idea why it's so laggy right now. I genuinely don't know. Every time I tested it, every time I play tested it for a video, it wasn't laggy, and the first episode wasn't laggy. That was really weird. I guess that was just a one-time situation. We got a life over here, though. Let's go ahead and get... The lives really don't make much of a difference. You have unlimited continues. And honestly, I think I've only died once in this game, and it was during a boss fight. Because you can swap to all the other turtles, and they all have separate health bars. So, I mean, maybe if you were playing 4-player, you might die, but then again, if you were playing 4-player, you'd still have 4 lives. It's not like the game, It's not like one player die. It's not like Battletoads where one player dies and then you have to restart the entire level again. No, I mean, you have to wait for all 4 players to die, and it's like, yeah, you're not going to have that happen. The game's way too easy for that. I'm really sorry about the noises in the background. I can't... If you're hearing that, I can't stop that. Yeah, this is what I mean by, like, it's just a lot slower. A lot of the enemies jump out of the way. These do these attacks that you can't, you know, that you can't hit them while they're doing it. These charge-up attacks. And also they block a lot more, which, you know, they didn't really do that in Turtles in Time. It was a lot more, it's a lot faster. It also had better music. This game has a very generic soundtrack, kind of like Benson Omniverse. The awesome main theme music is pretty much the best this soundtrack has to offer. So you can get these throwing stars. I rarely ever use them, because your main attack does so much more damage. There's never going to be a point where you need to use a throwing star. You know, your main attack does more than enough. There's also a special attack, which I haven't really used yet. That does play a bigger part in this game.
Sweet. Switch.
There you go, mutagen. It does play, like, a bigger part than your little, shurikens do, but it still doesn't play that much of a big part. I'll show it off here, though. Yeah, there you go. And that's it. But yeah, that, you know, the A attack, it's of some use. It does a good amount of damage, but, you know, I don't really use it that much. But, you know, I'll try to use it more often, just to kind of vary up the attacks that much. Just to have some varied, attacks here.
I'm so hungry, my belly is trying to eat my butt.
Okay. Oh, wait, we got more enemies. But yeah, so, not much to say. It does, you know, this game does kind of remind me of the TMNT game based off the early 2000s 4Kids show. The first game in the line of 3 games based off the early 2000s TMNT show, on consoles at least, was a very basic beat 'em up with kind of spongy characters. Gonna be honest though, it's kind of funny. That game was still faster than this. I like this game, but the slow combat does, you know, get kind of grating after a little while.
Stay on guard, team.
What is that? Some kind of crane tank. Look out!
So you got to throw enemies into this thing. And wow, this thing is really hard to dodge. And I'm dead. Wow. So, I'm guessing you're supposed to jump over it, but the jump radius is, like, very small. And I am dead. Okay. Oh, okay, it doesn't go the entire range. Okay, so you're just supposed to kind of avoid it that way. You're not supposed to jump over it. And is there anything over here?
Oh, April. What's your mission status?
He actually thinks he's cool, doesn't he?
I'm spying on the Krang right now. You guys better get over here, quick. I see Fishface. He's heading for the docks.
You heard her. Let's move.
Okay, and there we go. That's the end of level 2. And I'm going to keep it going since it's only been 10 minutes.
Okay, think positive. Think positive.
Now let's make it NVN. There we go. And honestly, thinking about it, I probably should have played this level in the last part.
Let's show up and power up.
But whatever. Okay, and let's get the upgrades, because in the next level, we're going to be playing as...
It's good to be back in the dojo.
Raphael, and let's give him some upgrades.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And Rough Shell is more resistant to attacks. Well, actually, I'm going to keep this for Michelangelo's upgrades. For now, I really don't need more health. So I'm noticing this game actually at some points is laggier than Ben 10, which is kind of crazy.
It's Shredder. We hit him hard and fast. Yeah, hold up, Raph. There's too many for a frontal attack.
There's too many for a sideways attack, too. Or a back attack. Or a bottom attack. Or a diagonal attack. Help me out. I'm running out of attacks here.
Shh, Mikey. Look. Shredder's leaving.
Then let's do this. Booyakasha!
He got cut off. I like how it's not only Raphael, some other characters' voice lines are just like really blown out. I have no idea. And let's play as Raphael. And here we go. So yeah, like I said, I mean, there's not a ton to talk about with this game. You know, like I mentioned before, it is a very basic beat 'em up, no thrills kind of beat 'em up. But you know, I think it's fun. Hopefully I'll find something to talk about, not just about the game, but maybe about like what's going on in my life, or anything else I can find to talk about. Maybe some like, you know, video game stuff. I don't know. What video game stuff has been going on? SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake recently got a trailer, and it looks pretty good. I'm really liking how it looks. You know, it looks like basically an evolved form of Battle for Bikini Bottom. You know, with more, I am stuck. Oh, okay. It looks like an evolved form of Battle for Bikini Bottom with, like, you know, more attacks, more things to do. But, you know, at the same time, maybe it's an early... Whoa, okay. Lagginess. Maybe it's an early build, but it does look very stilted. The animation's just, like very, very choppy. Maybe that's because it's an early build, but I do remember some of the animations in Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated also looking choppy. So, yeah, maybe it's just a problem with the developers themselves.
Guys, Fishface is gone again. Too bad. I was hoping to turn him into cybernetic fish sticks.
Okay, and here we go with the boss fight. So yeah, this boss fight's kind of annoying and kind of long. He's just gonna be jumping about, and he's gonna shoot some fish. He's gonna shoot them fish. There's this boss. Every boss in this game has a few phases, and this one's kind of annoying because later phases just have him jumping across about over and over again, and there's just really no way to like feasibly hit him. You just kind of have to wait. So it's kind of annoying.
My breathing tube. Turtle. Losers.
So is this the I think this might be the phase where he just slides across the platform and you just have to wait it out. You can't really hit him.
Eat them all.
Or maybe it's the next phase, I don't know. Might be the next phase. But yeah, I will admit a lot of the bosses in this game are just kind of not fun. It's just a lot of button mashing and no real, like, timing involved. It's just like... Actually, a lot like Ben 10 Omniverse. It's just mash your buttons and you'll eventually hit him at some point.
Hey, watch the gills.
So yeah. And of course, you see the health bar at the bottom right. It doesn't like it's not like every hit takes his health bar down one more tick. No, it's like 5 hits take the health bar down 1 tick. So that's why the bosses in this game just kind of linger on for a really long time.
No! Reduced to a legless fish. It's inhuman.
Yeah, this is the phase. So, I think you're supposed to hit him here when he slides across. I know I've been able to in the past get like 1 hit on him like that. But that's it. That's really the only hit I can get on him, just 1. Which if that's like the only way of hitting him, then that's really annoying. Because a lot of times you miss it. A lot of times he just goes by so fast, and then you gotta do this stupid phase again. So, yeah, it's just an annoying boss that just takes forever. Yeah. Yay, fun. Fun boss fight. Like I said, a lot of boss fights in this game are like this. They're just like kind of boring. They're just really boring, really slow. You know, which sucks. I think the only ones that are kind of like my favorite are I really like the Baxter Stockman boss that's coming up soon. That boss is alright. But most of the bosses in this game are very slow. I think the reason it takes so long is because if you were playing 4-player, all of your friends would gang up on him and defeat him and hit him multiple times. But in this case, the AI just does absolutely nothing and just stand there. So that's why this boss takes so long as a single-player boss. Yep. Well, 1 more hit should do it. Nope. Okay. Another hit should do it. Okay. Another hit should do it. Alright. Another hit. Like I said, to take down 1 tick, you have to do like 3 or 4 attacks. There we go.
Okay. You filthy turtles. Baxter Stockman is building a mutagen bomb that will transform all life in this city. You will never reach him in time. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Okay, think positive. Think positive.
Alright, so that's it. Get that NVN in there. There you go. I do kind of, like, dislike that you have to put in your name every single time. Normally, like, games like this would have a situation where it just remembers the name.
Let's power up. What do you say?
Anyway, we will upgrade the characters and continue on to 2-1 in the next episode, so bye.